One of the things you're definitely going to have to do in this course is to create a new project with IntelliJ. IntelliJ is, as we've talked about before, the integrated development environment that we are using with Java. This tutorial video is going to walk you through the steps you would go to create a project from scratch, showing you how to basically set the project up so that you can develop and work with it. So okay, what we have right now is the IntelliJ starting screen when you have all projects closed. This was obtained by essentially starting IntelliJ up and going from there. So what we would like to do now is create a new project. So I'm going to click on the create a new project. This is loading in some of the various templates. I'm going to be creating a Java project for this, and I want to use the Java 11 SDK. So that is all set up here. The rest of these things are different types of projects that I'm not going to pay any attention to right now. As you get farther into development, you might want to create something with more of these projects. But again, that's beyond the scope of what we're doing right now, which is creating a basic project. Okay, so from here, what I'm going to do is create next. I could create the project from a template if I wanted to. I'm going to ignore that for right now because I want to show you how you can create a project yourself from scratch. But you may find that creating the projects from templates actually makes things easier as we get farther along here. So, okay. What do I want to call this? Well, I'm going to call this Demo, D-E-M-O-N-S-T-R-A-T, Demonstration Project 2. Demonstration Project 2. And it's going to place this code in C:\development CS1011 Demonstration Project 2. This is the development directory that we set up here. This is the course that we're in, so each course that you take, typically you'll put your code into a different spot. This is the name of the project. So now what I'll do is I will click on Finish. I could also click on More Settings if there was something more that I needed to change. There's really not going to be any need for you to change any of these settings, so we're going to ignore them. Clicking on Finish, what's going to happen is it's actually going to create the project and start up the IntelliJ environment. Now you'll see that right now the project, if I open it up from the left, there really is nothing to this project. There are no files in it or anything else. So what we want to do is we want to add a new file. So click on New Java Class, and I'm going to call this Demo Class, like so. This is going to create the file democlass.java, which happens to live right here inside of my source folder. Now within it here, I'm going to put something public static void main string args, like so, and system.out.println. This is a demo project, like so. It has been created, and I'm going to go up to the top here and put in a little bit of an overall comment. This class file serves as the main for the demonstration project. Oops. Class file serves as the main for the demonstration project. So, excuse me. And I want to put in the author, Walter Schilling, like so. And I want to say also in here, course CS 1011, term, winter 2018-2019, like so. This is the basic information that I want for each person, each project. So we have our main here. Get it relayed out a little bit here so it's indented like so. I can go over here and do a save all, which will save it. And you'll see that there are these little green arrows. These little green arrows, if I click on them, allows me to run it. So I can click on either the main or the class. So I'm going to click on the main for right now. And what will happen is we will start, and momentarily here, what you will see is the main program running and giving us the output showing that this is a demo project. I also could have gotten to that same thing here by going up to the Run menu and running it, and if I do that, we'll see that the output is the same when it gets finished. So alright, at this point now you've seen how to create a project. The project, when it created things, if we look at our file system here from the command line console here, I can go into demonstration project 2, and we can see that there is a source directory here. This is the code that I edited directly here in the IntelliJ IDEal. Now if I wanted to turn this project in and submit this project as being completed, what I would simply do is essentially take this project directory here, and what I would do is send this to a compressed folder, and now I have a zip of my project structure that can now be turned in and submitted. Okay, so that's shown the demonstration project. It's shown how to create a project. The other thing that I might want to do is when I'm done working on this, I tend to not want to have extra projects around. So what I want to do is close this project down. So when I close this project down, it will revert me back to this display that I've got here. If I want to reopen the project again, I can simply double click on it and it will open right up into the project that we have. Alright, so that brings this video here to a conclusion that shows you how to create a project and how to do some basic functionality with IntelliJ.